I would never support anybody following a married man. Never.
Never.
But while at it, why not be wise? If you feel women lose value when they give birth, if that is the orientation you have about women, you should really go to the drawing board and have a mental recheck. Like, just go to a psychiatric hospital, tell them to open up your brain and check if you are okay. I keep saying it. Anything that is going to make me and somebody exchange words heatedly, I run away from it. Best believe your great grandfather, your mother's mother, your mother's auntie, sister's brother's child, your unborn children, I'm going to bring them into that fight. You see your partner that don't communicate with you, where you feel you can teach, my dear, he will not change. You see that your partner that you feel he's cheating, he will change, he will not change. You see that person that does not break, the person will not still anything that the person have grown up with it, accepted it, but I said, my dear, they are not going to change. Hey beautiful people, welcome to another video. If you are new here, welcome on board. My name is Rejoice Ejege. As you can see, I have my younger sister Blessing on the channel today. Hi. Blessing has been on this channel a couple of times. Go through my page or my channel, you are going to see her. Anyways, today's video we're going to do a quick chit chat and mini rant because what we are going to be discussing is annoying. But anyways, we're going to be talking about it. Without further ado, let's jump right into this video. So guys, we saw a couple of stories on the street of Instagram, and of course I decided to bring it on here so Blessing and I can dissect. Jumping right into the first story. So this story is quite lengthy, but I'm going to try my possible best to read very fast. It's titled My Man. Please, you people should help me. I was dating this married man for a while and he told me that he wanted sex only. He was very kind and helped me a lot. He later told me about his wife and the woman is plainly mental. Very nervous and scared, doesn't even leave the house and gets panic attacks easily. He told me that he wanted something long term because his wife was not in her right mind and didn't want to sleep with many women. So if I agree, it will be us only. I don't know which Oyibo went to invent medicines, but he told me that he would be traveling abroad for a while with his wife for treatment. He came back twice to see me and still sent money. I don't know which doctor started new treatment that works for her, but she came back to Nigeria this year. Ever since she came back, my man stopped seeing me. He told me that the relationship is over. He still sent me money and paid 1 year rent for my apartment, but told me not to expect more. Now, I even heard that his wife just gave birth. I secretly followed him on IG and he posted her and his new son. Even wrote a paragraph about how God has been faithful to him and helping his wife get healed. Apparently, her mental issues were from when their first baby died. This is a man that forced me to take Postinor when I pretended that I was using contraceptives. He told me that he didn't want children. He just didn't want children with me, but he can use me for sex, abi? I wrote a long message to him and he literally sent me a screenshot of when he told me that he wanted sex only. He told me that I must be mad for thinking that he will let me bear his child and blocked me. I want to tell his wife, but I don't know how to. She is not on social media and doesn't work. I am so pained. How is it okay for a mad woman to give him children, but bad for me to do the same? I really miss him.
This story is crazy. Like,
so, Blessing, what is your take on this story?
You see, I have a problem with young ladies, single ladies that always have affairs with married men. What are you thinking? Hey God, this man is literally married, and then you are having something with him. Obviously, the woman was abroad, and then she was in Nigeria. He would love you, like you would feel like, oh my God, he's in love with me, I'm in love with him. But the point boils down to he's married, and he, before you were there, he had his wife, and so this story is just, it was just a circle. Like she knew, she was going back and forth. She knew from the onset that this man is not going to be with her. But you know, some feelings we take it to some places, and then she felt like maybe. But honestly, I like what the man did because obviously he told her
from the onset.
Yes, this relationship is for something. So yeah, and then the girl is just a stupid girl because she thinks that she misses him. Oh,
Imagine.
God. Like how?
My own point here is okay. Oh, I would never support anybody following a married man.
Of course,
Never.
never.
But while at it, why not be wise? I mean, sugar daddies are married men, right? So you should take him as your sugar daddy, not going
Your
into
lover.
it. Yeah, for the sake of a relationship or lover, you're calling him your man. No, it should be strictly transactional. Like there should be no feelings attached. And yeah, and it all boils down to men not just staying in one place. Like look at the girl calling his wife a mad woman. Like you're
That
calling
means he has downgraded that woman so much.
in her presence. And like yeah, even like she was even aware that the woman became withdrawn and probably had everything mental that she had when she lost her first child. And then as a woman, she was not even sympathetic. Her own is just that he's leaving her now. When from the onset he stated it that he needed just sex.
Yeah.
This just goes to show how girls that give birth for celebrities are. Besides that Davido and Anita's issue, for instance, I know he did not want to have a child with her, but you feel having a child will hook him. Look at that one, trying all her possible best to even get pregnant for him before. He would not want to. Yeah, men are a lot. I always say that we have all agreed that men are animals.
Period.
Louder! Not to be louder, please. No. But I've all agreed that men are a lot. But as women, we should know better. Like, why do you think he would just up and leave his marriage when you did not give him jazz? Like when you did not jazz him, he should just up and leave his marriage and expect you to give birth for him and all that stuff. It's just obvious that he did not like you enough. Because there are men that will go out to cheat and probably like their side chick more. But from the onset, it just showed that he did not like you enough. And then you were going ahead to wish that it was you.
He was literally using her to pass time.
Past time, I mean, his wife was not mentally stable.
So
yeah. Take your L and move on to the others. Just take your L and move on. I see no reason.
There is nothing to gain from. Just I mean, take it as that stage in your life that you were foolish.
Exactly, because it's actually being very foolish. And at least thank God the man told that from the onset that he clearly told you. Why were you thinking that one feeling will not come in and he would not like you and you will not get married? He will not show his wife that was sick away. My dear, wake up. It doesn't happen like that anyway. Even if it does, I mean, it's 80 to 20% that a man would throw his family away just to be with his side chick. It doesn't happen. So, my dear, move on. Yeah. You don't miss him anything. Probably you miss the financial benefits, and I don't know.
She even misses him because of what they shared. But baby girl,
I don't even think they shared anything. Just don't move on. Don't move on. See, I realized that men are actually very, very smart. Very rarely that if they don't like you, maybe from the onset, maybe as time goes on with that, very rarely will they not even develop feelings. But you see my gender. Little show of affection, you're already losing focus. We should not be the situation here. My dear, move on. Accept that you were foolish. I don't condone or I don't support people following married men, which was a bad thing on your own end from the beginning. So just move on. Accept your fate. I mean, heartbreak hurts. Let's assume that you were really in love. Heartbreak hurts, but from the onset, you should have given yourself a pep talk that it was not going to go anywhere. Move on. It's not as if the wife was roaming mad in the streets. She was just having some mental issues. I mean,
the story says it's because she
lost her first child. I mean, people are different. People take things differently. So move on, my dear. You will just be fine. And stop going ahead to call people's wives mad women. I mean, look at the way she was talking about her in the story. She's a stupid person.
Yeah.
But anyways, I think that girl was talking about it. Take your L and move on. It was very stupid in the first place.
Yeah.
From you deciding to follow a married man, then going ahead to think it will lead anywhere. Very foolish.
Yeah.
Anyways, jumping right into the second story.
So the second story is titled Misogynist. So it says, my boyfriend is always making misogynist statements about women, knowing fully well how much it pisses me off. Today he started degrading single women, and I told him I didn't understand how women are still being faulted for being the gender that stayed and not the deadbeat word. Then he started making statements about how women lose market value when they give birth and how nobody would want them anymore, knowing fully well how sensitive I am about these topics. I gently told him to stop, and I don't appreciate such talks when he's around me, but he kept laughing. Then I asked him if that's how his mother and aunt lost their market value after giving birth to him and his cousins, and he fled up. I regretted what I said, but I felt that that was the only way he could understand how outrageous it is that he is shaming motherhood, because he literally insulted all the women who have gone through that pain. But he's now angry and not talking to me. I feel very bad about making that statement now, but I won't lie. I don't feel sorry because they want to shame all women, forgetting their mothers are one too. Do you think I should apologize or just leave if he wants to break up? Because I also do not want to be with a misogynist man. As much as I love him, I don't even care what he thinks. But he should stop saying it around me. I don't want to lose him, so should I apologize and try and put up with him, or I should leave since sexist as a deal breaker for me? For me, he's always against women, and sometimes I feel like I might not be safe with a man like that. You see me? How are we going to start?
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, as anyhow as it sounds, the girl should leave.
Run. And she knows what is right.
She knows
that she should leave. If she's not very comfortable with that man,
she should leave.
She should leave.
I will always say it. If you are with a man that treats you right, treats his mom right, treats his sisters right, but he does not maintain that same energy for outsiders, there's no point.
Run.
It's obvious that he's only being nice to you because of the feeling that he has for you.
Period.
Not that he really, really values you.
Yeah.
Blessing and I came to the conclusion this holiday that men actually hate women.
Period.
If we're looking at it deeper than what it actually is, a lot of men actually hate women. That's the reason why marriages break.
Yeah.
Because they don't see the women as their flesh and blood. They only value their children, not their wives. But because women are softer, we see like women see their husbands as their flesh and blood. I don't know if I'm making sense. I would never stand with, unless for somebody I really do not give an F about, or I'm not in the mood to talk. If you want to see the lioness in me, just talk bad about women. I don't like it. It does not sound nice. It does not sound okay. If you feel you want to body shame women, if you feel women lose value when they give birth, if that is the orientation you have about women, you should really go to the drawing board and have a mental recheck. Like, just go to a psychiatric hospital, tell them to open up your brain and check if you are okay or if your brain is correct. Like, make it make sense. Like, how do you think? Okay, you got offended when they said your mother and aunt lost her market value, but other women
are like that.
Make it make sense, because it's the honest truth. If you feel like other women lost their market value, your mother and her sisters gave birth to.
Yeah.
To be very honest, a true gentleman would that line of thought is not even going to be in his head.
Yes.
A true gentleman.
I just feel like he's a man that really hates women.
Exactly.
That would always point out
those things.
Market value of a woman. Yes, I'm big. Hey, irritating me. Like
it makes no sense. My sister, this girl in this story, if she gets pregnant, best believe that man will see her like a pig, like see her as a pig. Nothing about her is going to change. He's going to see her as a disgusting pig, and that's just the truth. Because he does not respect women. He doesn't. For him to even be saying it in her presence,
that means some men literally tell their girlfriends that forget if you born now, or if they see your period, I don't feel near you.
Like, I don't have proper education about those things.
Biological things that God created.
Okay, as much as period is anyhow, like, would I open my eyes and choose period? Is what makes us women.
Yes.
And there should be no problem with it. The least you can do is understand it, not talk rubbish about it.
Like,
Jesus, I'll keep saying it. A man that constantly talks down on women, you should not be found in the same space with that person. How much more considering going back to him, or pursuing a relationship, or even leading to marriage with that kind of person?
Yeah.
You end up. I've blocked a number of people just because they post things that annoy me.
We're even talking about guys now, women.
Even women, I've blocked people because their comments or their posts are always about women or pick-me girls. To be honest, like, to be precise, pick-me girls or men that always have one or two things to say about women.
Always.
And me, I'm not a fighter. Like, I would not want to. I did it a number of times. Like, there was a particular person always going to the person's DM to counter what the person said. I don't really have that kind of time for that. Just go, move on, just get out. I really do not have that time to be fighting with you or whatever, because whatever they do annoy me. I'm not even going to lie, deep pain.
And it's because we're in this country. Some of them are mad.
Yeah,
You're going to check. Yes. Some people's opinions and mindset in life is crazy.
It's crazy.
Unusual.
It's unusual.
So, like, they're mad.
They're mad. Like, there's no way you're a sane human that even if you don't have sisters, you have a mother.
You should understand humanity. That's
exactly.
it.
And him getting upset about her calling his mother and aunt. See, you see me, eh? I keep saying it. Anything that is going to make me and somebody exchange words heatedly, I run away from it. Best believe your great grandfather, your mother's mother, your mother's auntie, sister's brother's child, your unborn children, I'm going to bring them into that fight. When I see Big Brother Nigeria and I see them digging their children, causing their children parents, and they're like, oh, no matter what, that bring people's parents, I'll be like, Honestly, my adult age, I think the last time I had an heated argument with somebody was in JSS2. I ran away from it because you see that thing that will make your blood. I will not cut you, but your blood will just start dropping.
Serious.
You burn with so much anger that you'll be forced to stab me. That is what I'm going to tell you. So I ran away from those things because I mean, in the heat of the moment, I will say it and probably I'll feel bad later. And because I'm not one to hold grudges after insulting your full generation, I might stupidly go back to apologize. So I ran away from those things. So probably that was how the girl felt at that moment for her to call his mother and aunt. I mean, imagine a man, imagine your boyfriend, you are always together, and then he always have one or two things to say about women.
And then I wanted to add, when she was like, oh, she feels bad, maybe she should come back or something. Let me tell you something in life. This is why there are so many broken marriages. It's small things like this.
These are the signs that you ignore. These are the signs that you ignore now.
Because now he's paying market value, play with it. Why to be your stomach? Exactly. Be too disgusting.
Imagine just putting to bed, and then you are coming back home and he has so many horrible things to say about you. And these things will keep multiplying. I mean, he's still in love with you now, and he's saying all these things. What of those that will come in marriage when he does not love you? I mean, they'll keep multiplying. And I mean, we are talking of domestic violence. What of emotional abuse? Is a lot. Emotional abuse is even a lot to end the marriage.
Keep on thinking of it.
I mean,
it's always in your mind.
Damaging your brain, your self-esteem. You become a shadow of yourself. You don't even know who you are anymore. So my sister, run. It's very little now. But honestly, I know you are smart. For you to know about misogynistic men and even have a problem with it, you're obviously a smart person. Because most pick-me girls are idiots that feel, that side with men and feel they will even join the man.
Marry me,
you are obviously smart. That's why you have a problem with this man. So my dear, keep having a problem with him. He will not change. He will not change.
Might see.
You see your partner that don't communicate with you. There you feel you can teach, my dear, he will not change. You see that your partner that you feel he's cheating, he will change him, he will not change. You see that person that does not break, the person will not change. Anything that the person have grown up with it, accepted it for herself, my dear, they are not going to change.
Find the one for you.
Hey, trust me to the person that you can manage their stupidity. But you see anything that you cannot stomach, don't settle for it. Trust me, just settle for it. So my dear sister, run before it's too late.
Hey, let me that.
Scumby. My sister. We are going to the end of this video. I have so much fun after this video. We laughed at a point. We lost comportment. We didn't even know what we were doing. But then I enjoyed filming this video with my darling baby sister. In case you don't know, this is my younger sister. Don't think she's older than me. But anyways, I enjoyed filming this video. Drop your 2 cents about these topics in the comment section. Please do well to like, share, subscribe, hit the like button. Have I said like before?
Yes, like.
Please remember to like, share, subscribe, hit the like button. Please, anyone, subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment for me in the comment section. Drop your 2 cents about the topic. And of course, I'm going to see you in my next video. Bye, guys. Mwah.